I think they're the same sorts of areas that we see in the pagan societies of old. And when we look at the pagan societies in the Old Testament, we see three fundamental characteristics. The first is idolatry. So they turn away from God and replace him with something else. The second is the shedding of innocent blood, breaking of the sixth commandment, if you like. And the third area is sexual immorality. So idolatry, the shedding of innocent blood, and sexual immorality are the marks of a pagan society or a post-Christian society in decline, an end-stage culture like we're seeing in Europe. And so within that framework, I think the major ethical issues that Christians are facing in Europe today are in the area of the sanctity of life. So abortion is legal and practiced wholesale in almost all European countries. And there's pressure to change the law to allow euthanasia as well. We already have it legalized in various forms in the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg, with pressure elsewhere. And then there are issues around the status of the embryo, treating the human embryo, that very earliest stage of life, with disrespect through disposal or cloning or genomic editing or selecting some and not implanting others, and so on. And then in the area of sexual immorality, we've seen already as a result of the sexual revolution that sex outside marriage, either before marriage or outside marriage, and then other forms of sexuality outside the one man, one woman for life definition that we see in Scripture, have come in and dominated. And I'm talking about the rise of the whole LGBT phenomenon and of course most recently the challenge of transgender. So I think it's in these areas of the sanctity of human life and the sacredness of marriage that we're seeing the biggest challenges, and that's exactly what we'd expect in a post-Christian, increasingly pagan society.